Estoy feliz de estar con ustedes. Él es baja guitar lo que voy a compartir. That is the extent of my Spanish. We are going to have a good time over the next 90 minutes. I have been, let me get this. I started reading this book probably before your parents were born. I was given this book on October the 21st, 1961. I have read it every day since then. It's Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. And it just keeps expanding your mind. You know, he studied with 500 of the world's most accomplished individuals at that time. Andrew Carnegie was the wealthiest man in the world in 1908. And I want you to underline every word. Now he said, remember, Napoleon, you're talking to yourself when you're reading this. He said, write this down. Andrew Carnegie, I'm not only going to match your achievements in life, I'm going to meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstand. And Hill looked at me through the pencil on the floor. He said, you know darn well I'm not going to be able to do that. He said, I know you're not. Unless and until you properly put that idea in your mind. Now I said, I want you to commit to me that you will do that for 30 days, twice a day, looking in the mirror. And Hill said, I committed to do that. He said I could do that. And so, he said the first time he did it, it's there. It's pure, unadulterated spirit, and spirit's always for expansion and fuller expression. It's never for disintegration. Now, we have so much virus code on top of it, so much conditioning on top of it, that it rarely sees the light of day. But that's where the wants come from. They jab us in the conscious, want this, want this. Now, when we're little kids, we go, Mommy, Daddy, I want. And what did they say? How are you going to get that? Well, let's see. I could study the laws, get in harmony with the law. They're kids. And you see, where are you going to get it? The parent doesn't know how to get it, so they're laying it on the kid, and the kid doesn't know how to get it. And so we grow up with the idea that you can't have everything you want. Really. And we buy into that. So when the want comes to the surface, we take a look at our bank account, and we look at what's going on in our life. We take a look at our present resources. That's got nothing to do with what we want. If we're going to let our present resource dictate our want, we're being controlled by a physical world. We're not physical beings. We're spiritual beings. Our senses are just to help us correspond and communicate with the physical world as long as we're living in this material body. We've got to start to understand where our wants come from. We've got to understand that our mind is a very important subject that we've got to study. And I'm going to touch on the ABCs of setting goals. And I would suggest you watch this.